Will the government manage to convince people to register for Huduma number? With online movies like Netflix, what's the future of movie shops in the streets following Wi-Fi installations in homes? On agriculture, we reveal money making through poultry farming. And can irrigation solve the drought problem in our country? Coming to you live from Getv, this is Weekend Catch-Up Edition. My name is MAKEMBO. We will be on our weekend review for the next 30 minutes. Welcome and thank you for tuning in. Join the conversation on our social media handles: Facebook, Getv Newsroom, Twitter at Getv Weekend Edition, and hashtag is Weekend Edition. The government has been urging Kenyans to take Huduma number in order to improve service delivery in the country. Huduma number is a digital biometric registration intended to incorporate your birth certificate, identification card, driving license, and other forms of legal documents. The process is expected to end on 18th of May, and the government has registered over 5 million people so far, and we expect more numbers to keep on rolling.
There has been many interpretations by the public about what Huduma number is. Many claim that they will not take the Huduma number because they have other documents and so they do not need this Huduma number. To several local people we have spoken to, they are claiming not to know what Huduma number is and wish the government would give more information on why they should have the Huduma number.
Kwa majina naitwa John Jenga, lakini wao ni JJ. Sijaweza kuchukua Huduma namba bado. Maana kwamba sijaelewa Huduma namba ni nini exactly. Wanasema digitalization, lakini sijaelewa ni nini hasa wanataka. Anaweza recommend government take a little more time to create awareness. Watu waelewe exactly what they're getting into. Mimi naona tuma mastanza kuchukua Huduma namba, alafu naona watu wengi hawachukui kama watu wengi. Mimi najua hawachukui, watu wengi watachukua. Alafu tena nenda na watch news, naona watu wanapewa consequences. Naambia ukikosa kuchukua kuna hii. Mbona utishie watu kuchukua kitu inafaa kuwasaidia? Si waeleze inawasaidia aje ndio wachukue tu rosa.
My name is Faith Musango. I am personally taking it simply because it's been trending. People are taking it, and my parents told me to take it. I don't know why, because we didn't get information. It was like something people are rumoring about Huduma number. Like, what is Huduma number about? We haven't been given sufficient information about it. I feel like, as a person who questions things, I'm not really sure I still want this Huduma number. I'm just taking it because as a good citizen you're supposed to be doing things that partake to what the country requires of us, but then we need to be told, we need to be explained for why we're doing things we're doing. We should look for more ways to tell us why we are taking such things. Like, they can use the media, social media too also. The way the news has spread about Huduma number being a very bad thing. People are bringing very weird hearsays about it, and well, I wouldn't believe the hearsays, but that's the only thing I'm hearing about Huduma number. They should try to counter it with information, at least tell us why we are taking this thing. Try to bring it in news, try to tell us in a way that we will understand. Try to bring it closer to the common mwananchi, because we're not getting it. Yeah. Oh, cultic stuff. Oh yeah, I remember there's a place I saw a post about it being a way of the government outsourcing more revenue than they're supposed to be from our money. Like, instead of just taking the tax they're supposed to be taking, it's a way of them harnessing more money from us and following.
My name is Anna Christopher. I'm a student. I also play soccer, Falcons, ladies soccer team. I'm currently third year, majoring in communication. First of all, I'm an international student, and I feel that Kenyans are lucky to have this opportunity to finally have all their information credited in one. And where I come from, I'm sorry to say this, but we don't even have a national ID. It's yet to be given to all the citizens, but it has not covered all the population in the country. So for Kenya, having Huduma number, it's a step ahead, like compiling all the certificates into one. So I feel that they are so lucky, and I'm also happy to get an opportunity to finally feel one. I feel like Kenyan.
Na mistari no jona Huduma namba jo mtu wangu. Niko na ID, niko na nini, niko na namba simu. Huduma namba ni ya nini? Huduma namba unajua mimi siwezi chukua juu sasa, unajua sasa niko na details zote. Birth certificate niko na, ID hata di school ma 2020 tukajaza tukachukua. Sasa Huduma namba sioni maana yake yani. Mimi Huduma namba yenyewe jo nisikia yani ni stories jina 666 yenyewe sasa wabiga gavajo wanadije kutupeana kitu kama hiyo. Ifafanue ni nini? Alafu sasa yani tuletewe tu details zote kusujo yani Huduma namba, alafu sasa watuambie sasa umuhimu yake ni nini, alafu sasa watuelezee pia tuko na ID, tuko na nini sasa yani ina maana gani yani.
There has been many claims as well about Huduma number being called a 666 registration. And the question is, what has the government done to inform the public?
Online movies have become more common in the country, and this is after enormous installation of Wi-Fi in every home. In the recent story that we have been covering, we will be talking about how movie shops are being outdone by the online movies content.
Recently, there has been many changes in technology with vast installation of Wi-Fi by Zuku, Airtel Kenya, Safaricom and Fiber. This has changed the way people view online materials including Netflix, Amazon, YouTube, Showmax and 123 movies. In terms of content, there are more Netflix and other online content provider subscriptions that provide movies, series, reality shows and documentaries. Netflix rates range at $7.99 per month and you watch at the comfort of your home. How are movie shops faring considering the new competition in the market?
I used to buy them in the shops, but then I started streaming because I felt it was easier and much more cheaper.
What is the information you are taking as information story and media? Even organizations,
And at this moment I'm using Showmax because I feel it's much cheaper for me. 250 shillings for 3 months is quite affordable for me. I used to use Netflix, but then a huge difference there was of about 600 because I used to pay 800 for a month for Netflix, and I felt that was much more expensive for me, especially now that I am not earning. With the little money that I do have, I feel that streaming is much easier since I have internet connectivity.
Leo sijakuja na kamera, but niko na idea. Tunaweza katunga na simu bado.
I feel that movie shops will diminish because there's much more availability in streaming. There are many streaming companies that are coming up apart from Netflix and Showmax and the like, and shops could still be there, but I guess they'll not have as many customers.
Kuna zile unaweza stream na kuna zile hauwezi, so you have to buy. Lakini mimi na prefer stream. Kuna strong signal, lakini mostly movies. Netflix hawana kila kitu though. It's a good site. Zimeshuka juu wase sasa hivi wana surf juu internet ime spread, imekuwa fit, coverage yake imegrow na wase download pia. Kama uko na wifi home, it's better to download ka useme net iko slow in a way, so utakuwa una buffer. Bado utakuwa na movie shows juu si kila mtu ana access wifi. Na wase lazima wabai juu maybe wana prefer better quality movies, so they have to take it. And they're the only option.
The customers, or rather movie consumers, have a taste for different avenues where they get the movies. Not all of them consider Netflix, but what's their take on this trendy issue? There are many other viewers with a different opinion as long as Netflix is our concern and other online platforms like YouTube. My name is Ahmed Soni and thanks for watching the GTV Weekend Edition.
Join our conversation on social media at GTV News on Twitter, and our hashtag is GTV Weekend Edition. And now we are joined live by our analyst, Mr. Kelvin. Mr. Kelvin, welcome.
My name, kwa majina naitwa Kevin Kilonzo. Shop at my movie shop inaitwa.
What do you think is the future of movie shops here in our country?
The business imenipatia ni mob. One, imenitoa mbali. Two, imenifanya nikafungua other branches. Three, imenifanya nikasaidia watu wengine.
Do you feel like online content is a competitor of movie shops, and does that become a challenge when it comes to your work?
Now, the business is just okay. Nothing big, nothing small. Yeah. Somehow yes, somehow no. As long as you know what you are doing in the business, everything is okay. But hizo mambo za Netflix nini, itatufanya tulege.
And what do you think is the future of movie shops here in our country, considering that we expect more Wi-Fi installations and as well as more online content in the near future? And that is according to a research done by PwC
It's true it cannot do in one way or another, but as for now, things are okay. You can say the digital is all, it's going far.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kelvin, for that analysis, and you will be back after a short break. Don't go away.
I'll take a Coke.
Is Pepsi okay?
Is Pepsi okay? Is Pepsi okay? How? Our puppy's okay. He's a shooting star, okay? Is the laughter of a small child okay? Are you with me? You seem confused. Let's role play. Now.
Okay, I'm Steve. I'm an actor.
No. Just order something.
I'll
You will have a nice cold glass of the best thing you ever tasted, okay?
Okay.
I think you might be just saying it wrong. You gotta say it with pride, okay? Okay. Oh, yeah, kind of. Pepsi's more than okay. It's okay! Okay, what have we learned today?
You want a Pepsi?
I want a Pepsi.
She wants a Pepsi. There you go. Like Lil Jon. Oh, come. I've got to come up with my own.
The drought in Kenya has made many farmers come up with better ways to cater for the drought that is going on in the country. And they have come up with other ways to get produce that include poultry farming, which is less costly compared to enormous crop loss we have seen lately in the country. Our reporter friend Chule will be telling us more.
Many farmers are now investing in other forms of agriculture due to little rainfall and other challenges revolving around farm produce. Farmers in this area, as you can see, have come up with easier ways to survive the change without much loss. Very few people believe in this kind of production since businesses have become the order of the day. Mr. Jonah, who is a chicken rearing farmer in Daystar, a place called Serenity Chicken Farm, shares in what he has been doing all before.
Hapa saizi tunaenda kivyema tu kulingana bila kuku. Wajua mbiashara kwange na hasira. Biashara kishaambiwa niletee kreti moja nampelekea 10 nampelekea. Sawa. Rangi nikishapelekea mtu anakuwa kila mtu anaridhika. Ili kufuga kuku juu ikosa kutega leo hizi za tega. Ili kuku, si ndio? Juu ukishafuga kikosa kesho kijukutwe ni sawa, si ndio? Alafu pia ili uende hiyo na kazi na usikasirike kwa kazi. Sio mtu kuwa na roho mzuri. Ukishamaliza anaomba kujiza zingine, sawa?
Wengine
tunafanyanga hivi, ikishakomaa kiazi tunauza alafu tunaza zingine.
Jonah, who is a chicken farmer, has about 1,000 chicken in which he uses to get money for his family and for his needs. He has eggs in which he sells to the nearby Daystar market. In this area, he is the only farmer who uses this farm produce to make enough money. As you will see, Jonah will be sharing what he has been doing, what he's going through, and some of the challenges he faced during his time of rearing chicken.
There has been an underlying issue on environment care in the country following the global warming that we have seen of late. As we have seen, the temperatures are rising and the environment has been affected so much. And this has been as a result of industrial waste and some of other forms of environmental degradation. Today we will be talking about some of the few things that we can do to ensure that our climate change is way much better from where we are.
For the farmers who rely on rains have been disappointed by the little rainfall. Some have no choice but to find other ways to survive it. Environmental-related issues emerging from global warming has caused many Kenyans to be concerned on what the government is doing to prevent future environment scorch.
I'm a student here at Leicester University doing economics. Okay, so what I can say, according to our country and our state of the environment, we are at a very bad state currently because the rainy season has really delayed and it has really made our people suffer. And the solution, I think, it's back to the government, and I think what it should do is preparation. As they said before, and they don't do, but it's preparation. That is the main thing I think we're supposed to look at, because this calamity, we can't blame it on anything, because it happened and it's natural. So it's us, it's on our side that we're supposed to step up and prepare more better. Irrigation, yes, it will, because in some parts there's a lot of water from the boreholes and everything. So irrigating, using the water wisely, I think irrigation can bring down the hunger. I think trees are the most basic things in our environment, and I think we should, as a person, starting with me, I think we should have that initiative, like the way our late Mata Karua did. She was helping us by planting many trees. You can even see the evidence of the Karura forest. It's a very nice place, it's very cool. And some other places very bare, but we can do something about it. If one takes an initiative of planting a tree or two, I think it will help us.
This is after many farmers being unable to get their crops to grow due to low rainfall. Others are now giving up on farming and venturing into business.
And on our quote of the day, don't let a dream be just your dream. Thank you for watching Getv News Weekend Edition. I was yours, MAKEMBO Isaac. See you next time. Have a lovely weekend.